Hi, my name is Turquoise Devereaux, and I'm doing my practicum at American Indian Student Services on the University of Montana campus. So our main population that we work with is Native students who are enrolled on the Mountain campus and COT campus at the University of Montana. We mostly, the problems that we mostly deal with is we're a resource center for Native students, and we help them make the transition a little bit better coming from here to go to school from home, and also to be an advocate for them in different departments on campus, whether it be financial aid, trying to find more funds, helping them with things that they experience in class or on campus or in life in general, dealing with racism, discrimination, cross-cultural differences, and just going through that whole process of how to respond, or if you do respond, and the whole emotional process of dealing with it, and to really help them through higher education. So we don't honestly have a set model for evidence-based practice. What I'm doing for my practicum, I guess, is the start of really doing program evaluation and really setting up this system that will hopefully continue, which I feel like has really brought Native student issues to the surface on campus, and also has helped a lot of Native students, and we hope to keep that going and keep it consistent. So we will at some point have qualitative data from each time this happens to compare dialogue each year that we do workshops, or every time this information is presented to faculty, staff, administration. So reading the motivational interview study, the one that was done with adolescents, was really enlightening, because I think it's important to incorporate this, especially with adolescents, because I think it's a really important time in a person's life, especially to be really self-aware and self-reflective in what's going on, and motivate the aspects of motivational interviewing that we learned from the other article was really important to understand, because it told you the skills that you can use, like validation, and I think it's important to really understand where your client is at and really meet them there, instead of expecting more, or or trying to give advice. I think that's something that shouldn't happen, just because you need to help them find the motivation that they have within themselves in order for them to make the change, but really enforce change talk. I think that's important. It was awesome to see in the study of the free talk group, which was the motivational interviewing group, and then the usual care group, which is more of a AA setting, how much the students liked the free talk group, and how they had that connection with their group facilitator. I think that's also another awesome opportunity that you have with motivational interviewing, is really building that trust relationship between you and your client, because you're helping them, and you're helping them in a way that at their own pace, and helping them see the positive in what they're going through and who they are. So what I do with at American Indian Student Services, whether it be in my workshop of creating the safe space for students and really, motivating them in any way possible, just because of talking about such heavy topics, it's important to really help them find it within themselves of what's helping them make it through higher education. And also, I think you going and doing presentations for faculty, staff, and administration, it's important to involve the engaging, focusing, evoking, and planning steps of motivational interviewing, so that you can really motivate these people to help Native students as much as they can and understand why it's so important to have a safer campus climate for Native students. So that is why I think motivational interviewing is very important, and thank you for watching.